in that regard.
No question. You know what? I'll be honest with you. We just played basketball all the time, so we were basketball players. We didn't spend 1 minute in the weight room. And all we did, so I will tell you, I think that we honestly knew how to play basketball probably more. These guys work out and do all kinds of stuff. So I tell you what, in a push-up contest, I wouldn't like my chances against most of these guys. But in the basketball contest, I'll take my chances.
Interesting. That's interesting. And we'll talk about Chris Webber, who came in the generation after Mikhail when we come back. Under 5 to play. Close game, as you can see. Cousins with 28. Blair with 28. The big men are playing well. But what about Wall? 18 assists in the game here on TNT.
A lot of tricks on my sleeve. Hey, he said he wants to give me some of his assists. Give him over. Just switch him over. Cool.
Yeah, because Griffin does not have an assist right now. He has been the recipient. As you take a look at our All-Star Saturday, exclusively on TNT tomorrow, begins at 5 o'clock Eastern. The All-Star game at 60. The fantasy draft, the Lost Dunks, and Geico will present that. Tip-off presented by Autotrader.com, and then all of our festivities, beginning with Higher Shooting Stars, the Taco Bell Skills Competition. And then the dunk, the three-point shootout, all kinds of great stuff. And then Sunday, here we go with the All-Star game at 8:15 Eastern. The tip-off with Ernie and Gang at 7 o'clock Eastern, right here on TNT.
Can't wait.
It'll be fun. And we're talking with Mikhail about the difference when he came in the league as a first or second year player, what he saw. All right, you were in the generation right after Kevin McHale. What was it like when you came in compared to what we see now?
First of all, I believe Kevin is right when he says more muscles, but I'd like to refute him and say it's your fault. Kevin had a move called the slippery eel. I don't care how many muscles you had, you could not block your shot.
Slippery eel?
Yes, that's right. You could not block it. He would give you pump fakes off of the floor, so it is almost like you would watch tapes of these greats, and you would say, hold on, I don't have enough in me. I have to figure something else out. I have to jump higher. I have to run faster. I have to block shots. Kevin McHale, I was telling him this the other day, he was checking the 3 guys on the team at his height. He was checking Dr. J one series. Had to go from Moses to Dr. J. Guys that play so well like him made us get in the weight room, made us get on supplements, made us pray that our shoes would get better, made us pray that tape and ice and other things would happen. It's because of these guys that we've had to elevate our game.
Steve Kerr, the slippery eel. You ever heard of him? Steve can't hear us.
Yeah, he's looking at his team and
trying to figure out what's going on over there. I like that slip. Can you hear us?
No, I didn't even hear what you said.
Come on, Steve. What happened to your broadcast acumen? It's gone. It's gone after this year. No, we're talking about the slippery eel that Ainge and McHale used so well with Boston.
The slippery eel?
The slippery eel.
I'm not familiar with that. So you got to be a post player, man. You got to know the up and down, man. He's 7-0. He's on 7 against the slippery eel.
Let's go to Kevin McHale and explain the slippery eel.
Well, I tell you what, why would you ask Steve Kerr about the slippery eel? Hey, the guy's a three-point specialist. The slippery eel is you fake him up over here, you come on and flip it off the glass, and yell slippery eel.
I love All-Star break, man. This is what I'm talking about.
Field to three. The slippery eel. That gives the rookies a 3-point lead. How about that? Here comes Jennings. We've got a game here with under 4 to play. And Wesley Matthews will take it down the baseline. And 14 on the shot clock. We've got a shove and a foul on the play. And we'll look right now at the upcoming national TV schedule. The D-League All-Star Game presented by Sonolite. That is tomorrow on NBA TV, 5 o'clock Eastern. ESPN Wednesday, Thunder and Spurs, Clippers and the New Orleans Hornets. And then Sunday, Lakers and the Thunder. So here is Wesley Matthews at the free throw line, a second-year player out of Marquette who was undrafted. Was picked up by Utah when he started in the Summer League. He is the product of a mom who is an All-American runner and a basketball player. And, of course, his dad, Wes, played in the NBA for about 8 seasons.
That's right. And I was talking to my colleague again, Kevin McHale. I asked him what was Big Wes like. He said he'd run right through you. He was a tough player. He played at a high speed all the time. And you could tell his son got some of those good basketball genes because he's doing a great job on the court.
And he grew up, the Wes Jr., he grew up in Madison but chose Marquette. And Wes Sr., he went to the University of Wisconsin. He was a Badger knows a big deal. He was the Wisconsin High School Player of the Year.
Yeah, I was going to say, a lot of wrinkled feelings in that one. Boy.
Yeah.
You want him to go there, but I tell you, I know everybody's happy because he's a good young man and very successful on this court.
You were saying you thought now that the screws would be tightened just a little bit. We've got a 1-point game. We've got 3.5 to play.
Yeah, I mean, watch it. You're going to see right now Jennings, Wall, those guys, Curry, they're going to start doing it. They've been giving the ball up, but they're going to start going. Cousins, I think he's trying to go for a little MVP action. The defense is about to happen.
And Blair providing it right there and gets the ball back. The lightning quick Brandon Jennings with the Milwaukee Bucks. A 3 by Harden. And there's a nice rebound by Cousins. Fans here would love to see Blake get back in. I don't think Griffin knows to be put back in the contest. Neal with a floater inside.
Beautiful shot by Neal. Nice floater, and I agree with you. I don't think the big fella, Blake Griffin, is going to get back in the game. He's a little stiff. He played earlier. No need to risk injury unless it gets too close. You never know.
Well, let's talk to his coach. I wonder if the coach is going to put him back. Kevin, you going to put in Blake Griffin as we see a 3 by Matthews, and Fields comes up with a Kev. You going to put back in Griffin?
He's doing the Steve Kerr thing.
Yeah, that's right.
He doesn't want to make the tough decision.
He's given us the Heisman.
He can't handle the tough decision.
He's given us the Heisman. Neal, another floater inside by Gary Neal.
He's at his minutes limit.
He's done, huh? He's finished.
I tell you what, I'll give you the Heisman.
So basically, is he going on the Yao Ming, Rick Adelman theory of 24 minutes?
There's no question. That's it.
Hey, when they were chanting, "We want Blake," I was chanting with them. We want Blake. We want Blake.
By the way, Wall has 21 assists. That is a record for this game.
They're getting loud.
I don't think Griffin's coming back in. Steve Kerr, you got to be happy about that. No more Blake Griffin, huh? Wall.
Attack the basket. Let's go.
Blair, and here comes Jennings. Curry. Jennings for 3. And Wall is right there. So 2 to play. The rookies won last season with a huge night from both Blair and Durant. And a quick foul there on DeJuan Blair, who's been terrific. That's it. No more playing. That's it. Well, that's the way the Spurs conduct business, man. When they say it, it's over.
I was going to say, he had to make sure he told Blake emphatically, just in case Blake tried to just put on his sweats and get back in the game. He said, "No way, I'm not letting you back in. Hope you had fun on your first day of All-Star."
Cousins at the line. Now remember, you can still cast your vote for tonight's T-Mobile Rookie Challenge and Youth Jam MVP. Text the last name of your choice to 38657 from any wireless phone or vote online at NBA.com. Voting will be open through the end of the game. And we've got some hard decisions. If you like guys that sit people up and get them to the rack, Wall's your guy. Cousins, he's got 29 points and 12 rebounds. He's been terrific, representing the Kings for the rookies, and a good move inside by James Harden, who's had his moments tonight.
That's right. The West is coming back, and if you look at it, if the West wins, you have to look at Blair as a serious candidate for that too. So winning will definitely be an account for those who win. But is this another assist to Wall?
Oh, yes, it is.
Can we have co-MVPs? Or is that a cop-out?
Sure, no, we can do that. We can pretty much do anything we want.
We can do it. Okay, good.
22 assists right now. You don't want to give any guidance to our viewers, do you?
No, no. I was asking you to help me pick mine. I forgot we were on TV.
I know you were.
I don't want the pressure.
Neal for 3. Got his own miss for 2. Good. Neal has been strong late in the game for the rookies.
It seems like he only wants to make a shot off of one leg while he's floating backwards. He loves the little floater.
Jennings with the triple. Fields comes up with it. How about the rookies? They're going to win maybe for a second consecutive year. Johnson for 3. Blair comes up with it, and Harden at the other end with no D, but you got to put up the triple.
Wow.
Harden does that. Does he have 30 points? Harden with 30. Cousins with 31. And those are the top 2 scorers in the game.
Wow. It gets good. And I don't know why Kevin Durant is on the front row like this is a game. I know he and Harden are teammates, but I don't need to see them giving each other 5 and encouraging each other. That's who he's talking to. Harden right now is listening to his man. I think Kevin Durant is trying to get him to go for the MVP, so you love seeing teammates work together during All-Star break.
What about those whiskers?
Oh, man.
What about those hardening whiskers?
Well, he and Baron Davis, I think, have the fullest beards I've ever seen. I see those guys out, and I think he's Baron and Baron's him.
How about Deshaun Stevenson's beard for a while?
Wow.
That
scary.
thing was just scary. It was not human.
Yes,
it was not human.
That was scary. How about Chris Anderson's hair? This is All-Star break. Let's talk about everybody. How about Chris Anderson? He's starting to look like a real bird.
22 assists is Magic Johnson's record. And here comes Cousins, who's up high and down hard with 33 and a 20-second timeout taken.
Wow.
And the sophomores are down, and the rookies are celebrating with Amari Stoudemire cheering on his teammate Landry Fields and the rest of the rookies here in Los Angeles on TNT. Okay. Inside, yep. Right out.
30 seconds. Both.
He can do Cole.
Yeah, that's right. He told me.
He can do
that.
Cole.
Thank you.
Yes. God's sakes, we got so many great performances. Nice. Cousins needed a game like this because people have forgotten him in Sacramento.
Yeah, yeah.
Coming up next here from Los Angeles in the Staples Center inside the NBA presented by Hyundai. Ernie, Kenny, Charles giving their thoughts on tonight's rookie challenge. Oh, a big time shot right there. Look ahead to the rest of the All-Star weekend coming up on Inside the NBA. Curry now with 13. His stroke is terrific. I mean, what a great, like his dad, like his dad Dell, who had that great throw, and he's just in that same mold.
I mean, it's just great to see. It's great to see because he earned his shot. Just because your father can shoot and is one of the best shooters doesn't mean you automatically get that. I don't know if that's in the DNA, but I know his father explained it to him, and I love the way he's worked with it. It's just really fun. You know what else? I love the NBA TV commercial when he's the ball boy. Have you seen that?
Isn't that terrific?
Oh my God, those are the best
real
commercials
stuff
I've ever.
I mean, sometimes it's made up, but that was real.
But isn't it amazing? And on these days, you look back to those times when I was just shooting around and those type of things. I was a ball boy, and look, I'm here today. Great moment for me.
By the way, as we all know, Seth's brothers at Duke, and or Steph's brothers at Duke, Seth Curry, Steph and Seth. And Kevin McHale, we got about a half minute to play here. It looks like 8-0 over Steve Kerr.
Yeah, the famous line of Chick Hearn, the eggs are cooling and the jello's jiggling. This one's over, baby. Put it in the refrigerator.
Cousins will put an exclamation mark with a pass to Wall. Hanging high, swinging from side to side.
I guess he said, "I'm gonna return the favor. You've given out 22 assists. Let me do the hard work for you."
Oh, and a dejected Steve Kerr watching another miss by Steve. Where do you stand?
You know what? Sometimes somebody just has your number.
Yep, that's right.
It's just a matchup problem.
Nice job, Steve.
And here we go with the Dougie.
Where is it? Did he do it?
He's doing it. They're doing a bunch of stuff out there, having a great time.
Well, we got a little loose tonight, but it's fun to kind of get warmed up for the rest of the weekend. Huh?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, what is it but not to get loose? I mean, it's fun. It's a rookie-sophomore game. Hey, have a great time. He did do the Dougie, Kevin. And Kevin just coached his man to do the Dougie for me. We're having a good loose day.
That's coaching. You can coach him to dance and play.
Exactly.
Oh, my gosh. There's our final rookies win for a second consecutive season. Stay tuned for the T-Mobile Rookie Challenge and Youth Jam MVP Award presentation. 148-140 was the final. Cousins with 33 points. Wall with 22 assists. We'll be right back.
Papa was a copper and the mama was a hippie. In Alabama, she was swinging a hammer. Price you gotta pay when you break the panorama.
VP Cole Brodman, who is the Chief Marketing Officer for T-Mobile USA. Cole.
All right, John, congratulations from the NBA, TNT, and T-Mobile. Congratulations, MVP, rookie game this year.
Thank you so much.
Great job.
A T-Mobile rookie